figuring out a way to re-engage employees, getting employee buy-in into a change initiative, and bringing two organizations, or it could be two departments together as one. Throughout this presentation, I will touch on how we can best address these topics. And again, if during the webinar you want to post questions, we will be glad to take some questions and answer them toward the end of the webinar.
Absolutely. And again, just as a reminder, on the top right-hand side, you should have a GoToMeeting tool. There's a question section that will submit them directly to me, and I'll be acting as your voice. If at any point you need some clarification or have some additional questions, please feel free to submit them. David, tell us a little bit more about what we're going to be talking about, the outline for today's webinar.
Okay, Peter. Well, here's the outline. And first, the title of the webinar, Change is Good, You Go First. And that's reflective of the resistance that organizations often face when implementing change. Just as an example, I was working with an organization that works closely with the pharmaceutical industry. And I was there to assist them in a large-scale organization change process. And what I heard from many of the employees, the majority of whom were scientists, was that they had their real work to do. Some of you may have heard that when you're trying to implement change in your organizations, and there was no time to assist with the change effort. They might assist with the change effort because they had to, but their focus would remain elsewhere unless certain actions were taken, which we'll be discussing today, to bring them on board. And we subsequently did that with the organization, and their change process proved to be a great success. Now that contrasts with a software company we worked with, where the employees were excited about teaming up to create great things that would propel their organization into an extraordinary future. They had a different approach